Greetings, fellow YouTubers. We are about to embark on an adventure of homemade winemaking. I Googled it, and you can use just plain old instant yeast to make wine. You need like 3 ingredients, basically. You need some kind of juice, pure cane granulated sugar, and some instant yeast. And of course, a measuring cup. Not sure how this is going to turn out, but I watched a video on YouTube, and we got some juice right here from Langer's. I did a review on it. This is the apple peach mango. The fall right around the corner. This would make for a nice hard cider wine. You know what I'm saying? Fuck yeah. And you can basically use any fruit juice you want to do this, as long as it has fruit and some kind of sugar. The sugar and the yeast will activate. And yeah, so let's see if this makes a hard wine cider. We got some C and H pure granulated sugar, the premium shit. I've never made wine before, but I've always wanted to try it. And I've always heard it's super easy to do, so I'm like, this would be a fun little weekend project to start. Carefully. I don't have a funnel, so I have to be somewhat diligent about it. And this isn't gonna work. I need to use my hands. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. We're just gonna have to take our time, get the sugar in there, unless I have a funnel I could use. Taking your time to pour the sugar in there by hand, I guess it's just a labor of love. One way to look at it, I guess. I'm making a sugary mess in my sink. I want to wash this down. I'm definitely going to add more sugar to this, because I don't know, I lost a good third of it pouring it. Good Lord. You know, like I said, I descend from Scottish, Norwegian Vikings, and they made wines and meads and beers. So this is definitely a part of my culture. I dig it. I'm also 80% British. Yeah, let's just dump a bunch of that in there. There we go. That should do it. Bloody hell. That's at the bottom. That's pretty full. I'll add a little bit more just to be safe. There we are. Shake it up. Shake it, but don't break it. And you gotta shake the fuck out of this and really get that sugar dissolved into the juice. Oh yeah, take it. Oh fuck yeah, take it, Charles. Take it. Oh yeah, fucking Cobra's making some homemade wine. Oh fuck yeah. You decide to make this. This is for 21 and up. You know, it's a cheap way to make alcohol. I mean, it takes a hot minute to age. It's gonna take like a good 2 to 4 weeks to ferment, but it might taste good. And hey, if it works, I might start making it more often. That is shook the fuck up. Fleischmann's Rapid Raise, and this is a instant yeast. You can use instant yeast to make wine. This alcohol's getting pretty fucking expensive, dude. And they're always coming out with these crazy new flavors, which is fun to try on the channel, but people get bored of it. They're like, Cobra, do something interesting for once. You like alcohol so much, you should make your own. I'm like, okay. We'll stick the wine in this dark closet where it can just age and do its thing. We'll see how it turns out, folks. I'll give you a pro tip when you're making the hooch. They can explode on you. So you do need to burp it every 2 days. for at least 4 weeks. It will build up pressure. So what you do to burp it, it's very slowly unscrew it. The lid just like that. Pretty straightforward. You can get botulism making this with yeast, so be careful. I want to get into winemaking and making my own beers. I think it'd be a cool little hobby YouTube, or making my own soft drinks too, you know. This took like 20 minutes to throw together. Like, you spend 20 minutes making this delicious homemade hooch, and then it's like, boom, the bottle makes a mess and explodes. Or you could just leave the lid semi-on, kind of like that, and it'll just burp itself, but then you run the risk of spilling it, so... there are so many opportunities and endless ideas for wines and beers and what have you, and it could be a really fun way to be creative with the channel and go beyond just, mixing Jack Daniels with Monster. Which, to be fair, when you mix Tennessee honey, whiskey, Jack Daniels with their Monster Green Import Original, oh yeah. Cobra Sweet Honey, 300 milligrams of all-natural caffeine. Look out, Starbucks. Chug that motherfucker. That is tasty. That'll wake your ass the fuck up. This thing fucking almost exploded. I burped it just a few seconds ago. And I leave the lid barely on there, so it has like a little bit of room to escape. But the lid ain't coming off unless you keep twisting it. That thing almost exploded, dude, but I stopped it. I'm going to add just a little bit more sugar to it. And a spot more water to top it off. And the websites I've been looking at say if you're doing instant yeast, just to use the entire goddamn packet. It should only theoretically take a week, maybe 2 weeks. If it's doing the bubbles, then that's a really good sign that it's making itself into wine.